Oh man. Don't you do it right. Hey, sweet queen. It's Friday. Yay. The work week is over. Hey, Tabby Boo. It's Friday. The work week is complete. At least for me, it is. Oh, that's awesome, Tabby. I just not too long ago got off. So what is everybody doing? How is everybody doing, first of all? I hope all is well. Right now, this weather in Texas got its nerves to be in the 40s. I had a great work week. I did not use any PTO this week. I am so proud of myself. I may be still alive, depending on how this traffic is, Tabby. So see, sweet queen, where I live at, we only supposed to get this one day in February where it's actually cold, and it's cold right now. And I ain't understanding it. Like, it is really 46 degrees, and I like to be cold, and I'm okay with being cold, but I don't like to turn the heat on. So the family all holler about they cold. So hey, I have to compromise. Yes, I was like, let me just go live. I haven't been live in a while. Ooh. Nope. 30 is okay. Like, I had shorts on earlier, so it is what it is. I had shorts on. I turn the heat on right before everybody get ready to come home, so they can't be complaining about it's cold. Me and my baby boy, the only ones that be like, it's too hot in here. Now, what I don't do snow. So, yeah. But I can do the cold. Even though I'm anemic, I can stand the cold and be satisfied. So, just wanted to check in, see how everybody's doing, make my appearance. While having to fight this traffic. I was looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow. I don't know how that's gonna work. was born in November too, but I kind of like cold. And I tell it to anybody. Like, one time I went to the doctor because my iron was like, I felt fatigued or whatever, and they was like, "Oh, well, your iron is low. And do you know you're anemic?" And I was like, "Okay, what's that supposed to mean? I like to be cold." They was like, "Well, yeah, your blood and this and that." I'm like, I don't know, because like I said, I like to be cold. I did have a time where we have energy out here. That's the only light company that we have out here. And basically energy charged me for using the heater during the wintertime. And I was like, I never turned my heater on. So if you came and checked my meter, what are you charging me for? Because definitely didn't turn on no heater. So they had to credit me because y'all couldn't have checked my meter. Yeah, Tabby messaged me and asked me to go live at one point too. I was like, you need to go live. Like I said, I got the subscribers. I don't have the watch hours. But I won't get the watch hours if I don't attempt to go live. I got some things I be wanting to talk about, and it's just like trying to fit it in to your schedule is what I'm trying to learn how to actually balance. Because working a 40-hour shift, getting up sometimes 4 o'clock in the morning, dropping the hubby off to work, then turn around, go back home, drop my mom off to work because my vehicle needs some more repairs. So it's just down to one vehicle, so it's like, But yep. So I'm not doing much of nothing. Just gonna take this little ride. So you the only one commenting, so you the only one I know that's in here. Well, I'm supposed to be sneaking and getting me some fries. Oh yeah, I understand. But I can tell you this, I know when it's about to get cold, arthritis is no joke. I'm nothing but 43, but if they say you ever fractured a bone or broke a bone, you feel it before it starts to get cold. And baby, that elbow start to aching. I'm okay with the cold, I just don't do snow. I don't know how to drive in it. I don't like how the car slides and all this other stuff. It's a no for me. Yes, we queen. I can honestly say hats off to those people that work a full-time job and or doing a platform, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot to get up there and actually try to make sure you're doing that job too. But I do believe 30 minutes out of a day is not bad. I started working on videos to put out little different inspirations and stuff like that. Yes, sweet queen, that is correct. I said I am letting God write my next chapters. So it's like trying to put myself in another direction. When time permits, everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. Hey, Miss Judy Boo. How are you? How's work? It's Friday. Oh, sweet queen. I'm not looking for that. Now, I do like watching drama-filled stuff on TV and stuff like that, but I crossed the line in some parts. There's some things that I won't go view. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having the people that view, people that come catch the replay. I'm okay with it. Eventually, I'll get to where I need to be with those who are meant to be there with me. Like, why is you riding a shoulder? What is you doing? Miss Judy, you still at work? Oh, sweet queen, what was your platform about? I work from home too, Miss Judy. So, baby, I know about that work from home stuff. That's why a lot of people be like, "Girl, how you how you like working from home?" I love it. To be actually fair and honest, I like working at home more than I like going out to the actual job site. Because one thing about it, when you work from home, you saving you some gas. If you're a productive person and conservative, you're actually eating at home. When you don't feel good, you ain't going, having to drive to work, let the people look at you and be like, okay, you can go home. We know you don't feel good. The only thing I miss about working in actual with other people is the activities as far as during the holidays and stuff like that. But other than that, Baby, virtual. Teams me, baby. Teams me. When I tell you, I've had some of my managers tell me, Courtney, we can't tell. Oh, I just said my real name. We can't tell when you're having a good day, bad day, or whatever. And I'm like, it is what it is. I got to make the best of it because I need my coins. I need to be able to pay these bills. These little boys says mom is made out of money, so they expecting me to make some money for them. Well, see, the places that I worked at, Miss Judy, when it came to the holidays, there was always that person that tried to make it worth it. I'm not gonna say the company. I'm gonna say my coworkers, because I didn't work at a lot of companies that didn't really care about what you had going on and stuff like that. But then you had those coworkers that knew when something wasn't right, and that's the type of time that I was on. So now it's just like, what we gonna do? Like my kids don't understand that I work from home. So like sometimes they'll walk up to me and they'll be like, "Mom," and I'm looking at them like, "Don't you see me with this headset on?" Oh, well, what does that mean? Like I'm working. Now I got a couple of coworkers that have my phone number and stuff like that, because they be giving me little inside deals and stuff. Today, one of the coworkers was telling me that I can take a flight from Houston to Miami, and it costs under $100. And she was basically telling me I need to purchase the ticket at the place and not online. And I was like, what? Because my broke besties, which is my sons, want to go to Miami. And I'm like, I'm an adult and I've never been to Miami. What makes y'all think 16 and 17 y'all can go to Miami? With working virtual, a lot of us are like spread it out over everywhere. Now the airlines that she did tell me, they weren't some of the top airlines. She said like Spirit, JetBlue, Frontier, and all of them. And she basically said she goes from Miami, like she went from Miami to New Orleans for $29. And that was for the concert with Chris Brown, I believe. Okay, sweet queen, I can see that because you are very uplifting. Yeah, I can definitely see that, sweet queen. Everybody needs somebody that actually encourages them and does things like that. I can say that. I want to see everybody win. So if I know something, I'm gonna tell, hey, this and this. As long as it's legal, because I ain't gonna tell you to go do no illegal stuff. As long as it's legal, hey, girl, they giving away this, you better go get it. Or boy, they giving away this, you better go get it. I'm not a gatekeeper. Yeah, sweet. TikTok is where it's at. I got a thing that said I can go live on TikTok, but I was like, nah, I don't think I want to do live on TikTok. I am starving. Yes, Miss Judy, peaceful, eat it, and that's what I've been trying to get into. Now, I kind of want to talk about some other topics too, but it's not gonna be disrespectful. It's not gonna be disrespectful. But Miss Judy, you should go live. You should go live when you having you and your hubby is out celebrating, having a good time. You know, sweet queen, I have to say this. I was taking in so much negativity. Miss Judy, I have to say this. I was taking in so much negativity to where it was actually affecting me mentally because I was constantly watching, constantly feeding myself negativity and couldn't catch a break. Like I thought I was get ready to have a mental break. Like I was attacking my own mental by what I was pouring into myself. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that. You can like drama and not be with the drama. But balancing yourself and being a young person, watching people pass away that's younger than you and stuff like this from stress and stuff, no. I think I need to steer clear. When I started seeing like what I was taking in was actually causing me to snap on people that didn't really do nothing to me, but I was like, no, I can't keep pouring that type of stuff into me. Yeah, Miss Judy, that was no, that was stroke level, Miss Judy. That's not good at all. Yeah, that's not good at all. Yeah, I had to realize that I had to do what was best for me in those moments. I remember at one time I would wake up and just be watching. all the stuff unfold. And I remember my husband asking me one day, is all they do is beef? And I was like, well, this person said that and this person said this. And he just would look at me like, oh, okay. Now, Miss Judy. I can't mess up my money. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't do that. But I decided to, take it one day at a time and move forward. You never know who you could be helping that day by just providing some type of inspiration. Not everybody gotta always pour negativity out there. There should be some good that you see too. There should be somebody out there saying, "Girl, I see you, and I want you to acknowledge," or "Hey, I see you, and I want to acknowledge you, and I want to pour into you." There should be somebody that's, you know, only thinking about the best interest of what you got going on. They don't want to be a burden. They want to be somebody that pours into you. And when I say pour into you, they should be able to pour into you and love on you to where you don't want to do what you're doing. Like, I'm always hyping people up. I'm always supporting people. I'm all about supporting you when it's right. Not gonna support you when you're wrong. Not doing it. Oh, sweet queen. Miss Judy, I really be pulling my own self out of some of the stuff that I be going through. By some of the stuff that I actually go and post and resonate with. And it's just like, if I'm going through it, who else might be going through it? A lot of people don't talk about what's affecting them. A lot of people don't go seek help because we've always been taught that you're not supposed to go see no therapist. You're not supposed to do that. It's a lot of times that encouragement that I'm putting out there for myself too. It's like, you might not be able to hug somebody, but you can at least say, "I see you, beautiful," or "I see you, handsome." That's like Terry. Terry supports everybody. And I don't think people really appreciate a person that really supports you. When I get comments like Sweet Queen, hey, I want you to go live, or I want you to do more, and I sit back and I think about maybe I'm having a positive effect on somebody. Besides just myself, maybe the direction that I need to go in is the direction that I'm trying to get myself right, because I don't want to leave this world or get into anything and not be right with God first. So my thing is to make sure that I get where I need to be. And I can't get to where I need to be if I'm not looking at me first. If I'm not fixing what I have to fix in me first. I do believe we all need to be able to go somewhere, have a good laugh, have a good time, and call it a day. I want to see everybody win. There's enough money out there for everybody to be able to be successful. It's just all about making sure you apply yourself. I might be all over the place with this live, but this is really how I be feeling. Like, I might laugh and clown and act silly and the stuff, but a message is definitely needed. Sometimes it's not about how you get the message. Sometimes it's not about how you deliver the message, but as long as the message is received. And see, Miss Judy, that is awesome, because you need that type of you need that type of motivation, and to see another kid so infatuated with their brother or their little sister or something like that, that's a plus situation. Yes, definitely priceless. I remember at one time I couldn't keep. I remember my baby boy, because my oldest baby couldn't talk. So he would always um be his spokesperson. Let me say it that way. He would be his spokesperson for what his brother wanted. And they're like a year and 3 months or so apart. So I never understood how my 2-year old can understand a 3-year old, but I couldn't. But they had their own little language. And I kid you not, whatever the baby boy said was what the brother actually wanted. That relationship, watching my baby boy be the spokesperson for his brother, because his brother couldn't talk. He could talk, but it wasn't to the capacity of where you understood what he wanted and all of that. So it's like, to see that, to actually witness that, to actually go through it, and now they 16 and 17 years old, that's an experience. Now you can't get them to do that now. Oh no, you can't get them to do that. If they come to me in agreement with something, I feel like they got it out for me. But yeah, I used to watch my baby boy advocate for his big brother. So I am at my stop. I just wanted to come on and just say a little things that's been on my mind. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the shares. I am trying. And I know I might not get there as fast as I want to, but I'm going to get there in the time I'm supposed to. In God's timing, I'll be where I need to be. Hey, Terry, bro. So, I may be back later when I'm by myself. I can't do lives at home. They being there with all that yelling. Y'all think Lupac be fussing about hearing them. I have two of them at the game at the same time, and they do the most. So I gotta go live when nobody home, or I gotta go live when ain't nobody around, cause it'll be more uh it'll be less that's going on. So I appreciate y'all for coming in on today, supporting me, for always supporting me, and I'll do my best to continue to be me. I hope you all have a great evening. Again, I may be back. I'm not going to make no promises, but we shall see. You all have a good one. See you in these YouTube streets.